Hello and welcome back everyone to the Raiders franchise here in Season 1. And as we are starting to wind down this season, we are seeing the Chiefs inside the playoff picture. And of course, we are not seeing ourselves or any of our other division members actually. Not too surprising. Chiefs, of course, the best team in the NFL, but the division's actually obtainable otherwise. So basically now we get to go through one of these meetings that are pretty stupid. How do we prove Ryan Clark wrong about Gardner Minshew and Patrick Mahomes? Well, I didn't think we'd beat them in passing touchdowns, but also didn't think we'd beat them in quarterback rating. We'll go with quarterback rating. It seemed a little more attainable than the touchdowns, but again, you're not going to beat Patrick Mahomes. I don't need you to beat Patrick Mahomes. I need you to beat the Chiefs. Let's go ahead and take a look through scouting here as we get to choose 3 players to get focus scouting on. I did choose Justin Bradfield even though we already almost have him finalized. I just wanted to get him all the way as quickly as I could because that really will determine a lot of what I do this offseason. If he's top 5 talent, I think I mortgage the future to make sure I get one of him or Eric Barnes. I also wanted J.D. Stills and Miles Harris, the wide receiver and cornerback, to be scouted as well. I saw some stories on them, so they might be pretty good. Let's see. Let's go ahead and jump into this game now as we are in Arrowhead taking on the Chiefs. And obviously we looked good game 1, but off we go here in game 2. I think we can have a chance here. We just need our offense and our defense to show up. This one returned by Hollywood Brown down to the 26. And that is where the Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes will start their day. Patrick Mahomes having one of the best NFL passing quarterback seasons, rather. I think I've seen 34 touchdowns to 1 interception, 3,400 yards. Throwing 1,000 yards per touchdown, or no, that's bad math. Throwing 100 yards per touchdown, 1 interception is insane. And he's going to start off his drive here, finding his target, Rashee Rice, his number 1. Of course, they also like Xavier Worthy here in KC. He's getting a lot of wide receiver 2 snaps. Hollywood Brown, McCole Hardman. A loaded wide receiver room. Sky Moore is not even touching the field these days. And this throw is going to go for a loss. Now a sack from Max Crosby. It'll be 3rd and 19. And we will get the ball back. Or get the ball, rather, for the first time today. As out comes Gardner Minshew, who until recently have been having a pretty good statistical season. The interceptions are starting to climb, however, but still outpacing with the touchdowns. And we're going to start off the day with a run to Alexander Madison. No surprise here. We do not exactly hide what we're going to do on offense, and we do it so well, actually number 1 in the country. Now finding Brock Bowers on the play action here, and he'll run this down to the 35. I think Bowers has easily surpassed my expectations for him. He has been a very big focal point of our offense. Now, Darden spinning inside, going to break the tackle there as he had Jackson Powers-Johnson running out to help block for him. And that's a 1st and 10 at the 21. Now under center, Minshew dropping back, throwing this one underneath, caught by Myers. He's going to break a tackle, and he's inside the 10 down to the 8-yard line. The Raiders offense humming here on their first drive of the day. And at 4 and 7, you're really just playing with borrowed time. If we lose, we get a better draft pick. If we win, hey, we get closer to the playoffs. Now, if we miss the playoffs and we win out, that's probably the worst case scenario. So we're not exactly hoping that happens. I want to either win and get the playoffs or lose and get a high pick. This is going to be broken up here. And a quick 3 and out for the Chiefs once again. Raiders defense showing up big time today. Handoff here for Madison. He's breaking off tackles and he's got room in front of him. Great blocking on the outside. Devontae Adams and the edge contained there. We really sealed it off, and then he just gets a nice run off of it. 1st and 10 past midfield now. Throwing this one in the flats to Michael Mayer. And he's down to the 25-yard line on this play action boot. So 1st and 10 at the 25. Now it's a counter to Madison. Running down to about the 14-yard line. He's up to 58 yards on 4 carries today. We keep this going, we're going to beat the Chiefs. Minshew throwing this one outside. Caught Darden! And that should have been picked almost, but instead Darden gets down to the 6, and it'll be 3rd and 3. Starting the second quarter here. Handoff, Darden. 1st down and goal now. And you know who it's going to in this situation. No, actually, we're keeping everybody out on the field for the 3rd down set here. Big time throw up to Adams, and he catches it, but he's out of bounds. That'll be 4th and goal. So a skying fade there for Adams. He does catch it, but he can't get his feet in bounds. And now the Chiefs get it down double digits, 10-0. This one thrown in the flats and stopped by Stephon Gilmore. Second down and 6. Bunches right there. Play action. Mahomes rushed by Max Crosby and sacked. Second of the game. And this Chiefs offense is going to have to start getting that pressure under control, or it's going to be a long game. And there's another one. This time Stephon Gilmore out of the defensive back blitz there. Gilmore having some words with Mahomes, and another 3 and out. Raiders get the ball once again. Now finding Jalen Guyton on the corner here. We haven't seen him a whole lot this season. Was hoping to get him the ball more. Now 3rd and 2. Handoff Zamir. He'll be stopped at the 49-yard line, and this will be a 4th down. Raiders don't send out the punting unit. So 4th and 3, we're going for it. Minshew dropping back. Hit as he throws, and it doesn't matter anyway. That was nowhere near Trey Tucker, who was well covered. So that'll be a turnover on downs. 1st and 10. I don't know why you don't trust your defense here. We've been doing great all game. Now we give Patrick Mahomes a short field. Maybe not the right call there by Serge Cruz. Now 3rd and 5. Mahomes throwing this one. Broken up Caleb Farley. Farley, who I think has been an excellent addition so far to this team, forces the punt. Chiefs will get the ball back later, however, and this one broken up by Stephon Gilmore, intended for Isaiah Pacheco. So the Chiefs' offense has done nothing so far. Raiders' defense has been excellent. And unfortunately, maybe speaking a little too soon there, that is Xavier Worthy out of Texas, down to the 46-yard line. I was wondering how long it'd be before we'd see him. Mahomes now throwing this one out. Almost picked off Caleb Farley. It'll be 3rd and 10. Farley dropping an easy pick there. 3rd and 10, Mahomes. Too much time in the pocket here. Has to run out of it, actually. And he will pick up the 1st down. Spillane did not come up to tackle him there. And Mahomes uses his legs to get the 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33. Coverage has been tight today. This one, unfortunately, will not be tight. Marcus Epps covering Rashee Rice. Rice down inside the 10, down to the 7. And that's 1st and goal now. 1st and goal at the 7. Mahomes, plenty of time, finds Kelsey. Kelsey will score. And we don't cut away to Taylor Swift in the crowd here, but we don't need to. We know she's cheering in that booth up there. So 3rd and 5 with 27 seconds left. Can the Raiders tack on another score here? We're going to find Brock Bowers in the on the out there for a 1st down, and then quite a bit more down inside the 50 now at the 42. 3rd and 10 with 10 seconds left. It's a handoff to Darden, and he will get us in field goal range to send out Daniel Carlson. Last play of the 1st half. Kick is up, and it is good. Penalty flag down, but we'll go ahead and just take the 3 points here, as the Raiders will go into halftime with a 13-7 lead on the Chiefs in Arrowhead. I did not see this coming in the slightest. The defense looks just otherworldly today. The offense hasn't been great, but it's not been bad either. It's been good enough to win, frankly. If the defense keeps up what it's doing, we will win this game. Of course, let's take a look around the league as the Lions losing to the Bears. Don't expect that. Cowboys sneak out a win over the Giants. Green Bay beating the Dolphins. Big time upset there. We look around the league as we have some more fun games. Broncos going to take on the Browns. We need our division rivals to keep losing. Start of the 2nd half here, and that'll be a 3 and out for the Raiders. Big time sack there, and the Chiefs will get the ball once again. So Mahomes on offense here, throwing this one. Kelsey catches it. Trayvon Moyrick stops him. He had no one else between him and the end zone. Thankfully stopped. Now 1st and 10, handoff Pacheco. Diablo can't bring him down. And it's going to be Marcus Epps and Trayvon Moyrick who have to stop him there. Not great when your safeties have to make tackles in a deep zone on the running back. Now this one going underneath to Noah Gray, the tight end. Kind of a tight end 2 battle between him and Jared Wiley, and looks like he's won out so far. That'll be 3rd and 7 now. Mahomes to the end zone. Caught Rashee Rice down at the 1. And the Chiefs looking to go ahead and take a lead on this game. Handoff Pacheco. And he will score. Chiefs take the lead by 1 point pending this extra point. And now the Raiders have some work to do on offense. Play action slide here, and it's going to be a throw to Michael Mayer, who breaks off the tackler there. Stays on his feet and gets a 1st down, or rather 9 yards, down to 3rd and 1. Big time play for Michael Mayer. Now a handoff Madison. Big time 1st down on the 10-yard run down to the 48. So Raiders starting this drive off very nicely. Now a bubble screen out. Devontae Adams has room in front of him, and he'll get down to the 26-yard line. So we've seen a lot of Trey Tucker in the slot. We've seen Jacoby Myers in the slot, but we haven't seen a lot of Adams in the slot. Now Minshew throwing this one out. Adams once again inside the 10. And when we get him going, it's really hard to stop him. First and goal at the 9. Now second and goal. Minshew dropping back. He's going to throw this one out. Devontae Adams down to the 4. It'll be third and goal inside the 5 now. And a field goal will get us the lead. Minshew drops back. Finds Madison in the flat here. And that'll be short of a touchdown by a lot there. We'll go ahead and take the points. So 16-14. Chiefs back on offense. Throwing this one out. Caught. Down to the 38-yard line as Christian Wilkins shaken up on the play. Now first and 11. Mahomes going to find Hollywood Brown down to the 44-yard line. And they don't even have to reach down to McCole Hardman on this wide receiver room. It's pretty solid now, especially with the departure of Kadarius Toney. Now third and inches, and Mahomes pulls this down for a read option. He's inside the 10, down to the 9-yard line. Now first and goal, as the Raiders defense in the second half has not looked as good. Still solid though, I think. Mahomes throwing this to the end zone, drop Xavier Worthy. That's a very big drop right there, as it means they might only take a 1-point lead rather than about a 5-point lead. And instead, they'll go ahead and score with Rashee Rice. They'll take that lead regardless. And they'll go ahead and take the extra point. So 5-point lead. Raiders got some work to do. Throwing this one deep, Devontae Adams, and it's broken up. In coverage there was Alontae Taylor. Adams couldn't come down with it. And now third and 8. Minshew hit on the screen. Can't get it out cleanly. And we'll have to punt. So now the defense absolutely has to hold here. Not a great way to start though. Travis Kelce across the middle of the field down to the 37. It'll be first and 10 at the 37. Patrick Mahomes throwing this one out, and that is hit, or caught rather, by Isaiah Pacheco down to the 43. So now if you're the Raiders, you're really just hoping to hold them to a field goal, which would still require a 2-point conversion. Mahomes rolling out, has to throw this one away. It'll be 4th and 8 at the 41, and they will take the field goal. So 8-point game for the Raiders. Minshew rolling right, throwing this one on the comeback to Jacoby Myers. He's got him at the 46. And we can't afford to run too much on this possession, although we can still run. Now Minshew stops and pops to Brock Bowers, but it's forced out. Hit by Justin Reed. Ball comes out. And now it's a 3rd and 8. Big time play here. In the gun. Minshew throwing this one out. Caught. Jacoby Myers first down. And we are now inside the 3 minutes here. 2:30 remaining. This is a screen pass. Bounced off Zamir White's head, and it goes into the third and 12. Minshew throws this one out. Caught. Brock Bowers stays in bounds and gets down to the first down marker. I didn't think he'd stay in bounds there. Tight ropes his way for a first down. Now it's 3rd and 11. Inside 1:20 left in this game. All 3 timeouts though. So Raiders just need a first down. And they'll get one, finding Michael Mayer down to the 19. We're now in the red zone. But we still got to score and get 2 points. Jacoby Myers on a bubble. Gets down to the 10. We have taken a timeout. Now 45 seconds remaining. It's a handoff. Zamir White got the first down. And we'll take another timeout with 40 seconds left. Plenty of time to get in the end zone here. Minshew throwing this one. Bowers down to the 1. And unfortunately, I think we'll have to take that final timeout. 30 seconds. Handoff. Madison into the end zone. And the Raiders are now 2 away from tying this one. And Minshew in the gun. Jalen Darden checks in again. I don't know if I like benching Alexander Madison. Minshew making adjustments, throws this to the flats, and it's caught. Touched, or 2-point conversion good, Michael Mayer. Leo Chenal could not catch up on that one, and we tie the game up. Now at 24 seconds, we have to hold off Patrick Mahomes, and they're going to start with a run. Big time game for Pacheco. And with 20 seconds left, Mahomes, plenty of time to do something and get Harrison Butker a shot here. He'll take off and run with this one, slides down to 47. Chiefs take another timeout. So 15 seconds left, 1 timeout. And they'll run a draw here. Pacheco not getting anywhere close, and I don't get that at all. You could definitely go for a pass. Mahomes, if he completes this, it's got to be out of bounds, and he's hit as he throws. So now 4th and 2, and they will elect the punt. And this one goes to overtime on some questionable play calling by Andy Reid. Chiefs, Raiders tied going into the extra inning here. A little baseball reference for you. 24 apiece, and I think if the offense gets the ball first, which they do, you just run it down their throats, which they will. Madison with the handoff, 4 yards there. And I don't know if I want to see Minshew really even air the ball out at all, but they will throw it here. 2nd and 6, caught Davante Adams, and he stays on his feet down to the 43-yard line. And the Raiders are cooking here. 2nd and 7, another play action. This time Brock Bowers is open, catches it down to the 9-yard line. Minshew eclipses 300 yards, and while he might not finish with a better rating, 1 score away from being the better quarterback today, down to the 3. Madison up to 80 yards on the day, and now at the 3-yard line, just run the ball in. Handoff, Madison, he's in, touchdown! The Raiders walk off with the score, and they will win this one 30-24 to improve to 5-7 and knock the Chiefs down to 8-4. And your Raiders, a big-time upset victory here in Arrowhead, as the defense was excellent today, and the offense just did what it needed to do. Really didn't make any mistakes, kept pushing the ball down the field, taking time. Minshew did not finish with a better QB rating, unfortunately, but he does finish with arguably a better game than Mahomes. Madison, not his best day, but 85 yards on 5 a carry. We will definitely take that, as our run defense was not fantastic. And then receiving, Brock Bowers, Jacoby Myers, Davante Adams all looked excellent today. Even Michael Mayer made some really clutch catches. You can't discount what he did. 1 20-yard catch for Jalen Guyton. And then defense, Max Crosby was excellent. Stephon Gilmore did his job, I thought. And Caleb Farley, we really can't highlight enough how good he was in coverage today as well. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I know we're inching closer to losing a good playoff pick, but you got to win those. Have a good one. I'll see you next week.